Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to be concentrating on how to estimate. When we estimate, the answer that you get is never as accurate as the actual answer, and the reason why we estimate is because we want to make the calculation simpler, and the reason why we want the calculation to be simpler is so that you can do it without a calculator. I'll do a short recap on how to round off numbers to one significant figures. But if you're not sure how to do 2 significant figures or 3 significant figures, or how to round off to tens, hundreds, thousands, then I suggest you go back and look at my rounding off numbers video. But for this specific topic, estimation, you only need to know how to round off numbers to one significant figure. Let's take a look at an actual example now. So I'm going to choose the number 93.5. It's the one here that tells you what digit you need to look at first. The first digit. That's what that one means. So one significant figure, so you look at the first digit. So you look at 9, that becomes your pivot. Obviously in significant figures, they don't really use the word pivot, but I use it just for convenience. So 9 becomes our pivot. You look at 1 to the right side of the pivot, and you look at the value and you say, if it's smaller than 5, the pivot stays the same. If it's bigger or equal to 5, you add 1 to the pivot. But you can clearly see that 3 is smaller than 5. Therefore, the pivot stays the same and everything on the right side becomes 0. So this, rounded off to one significant figure, is 90. So the whole point of estimation is that you're able to do a question without the use of a calculator. I've got the same question, but I'm going to do it twice, one with the calculator and one without the calculator, so that you guys can see the difference that you get when you just estimate it as compared to when you just plug into the calculator and get the actual answer. So let's start off with the calculator first. So if you put this into the calculator, the answer that you'll get is 169 over 12, and that's as a fraction in terms of its simplest form. And this fraction is approximately 14.1 in terms of decimals. Now let's try and do the same question but without the calculator. The key is knowing how to do one significant figures. Every single number needs to round off to one significant figure. So 24.3 will round off to 20, 9.5 will round off to 10, and 2.4 will round off to 2. So 20 add 10 gives you 30, and divided by 2, and 30 divided by 2 is 15. So like I said, the estimated answer is not going to be as accurate as the actual answer, but that's the whole point of estimation. It's not supposed to be the exact same.